I've always been really jealous of people who are farmers. But I had that very stereotypical mind where you must, you were born a farmer, you were raised on a farm, and from there you continue to be a farmer. I didn't really have this whole concept that you could just move to a farm and just start farming.
I grew up with a family that farmed, so spent a lot of my youth and whatever on a big farm, and sort of drifted away from that, and spent the last several years working in outdoor education, but with more of a therapeutic angle, so a lot of community-based outdoor recreation programs, and enjoyed that, but also felt like there's something that was missing the mark with it as well in terms of food and how that fits into the other programs we're doing.
I just looked into it. I thought about organic farming and like the whole sort of local food movement, and it seemed like a smart choice. As an artist, I just see so many creative possibilities and ways of growing and just ways of utilizing space.
Yeah.
Well, this is also my first season actually farming. My family have been, we've been growing gardens for a long time, and we've been shareholders at Everdale for many years. So I know a lot about the community aspect, like you said, and just the deliciousness of local food, which I think is really important. I'm not sure where I want to go with farming yet exactly, because I'm just getting into it. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about growing food, basically. I think it's a really valuable life skill that is being lost.
The OFC program is a curriculum-based on-farm program for people who want to be fully immersed and introduced to the organic farming community in Southern Ontario, and who also want to build hard skills related to growing food organically and selling it and being involved in the whole process of seed to market, so that when they exit the program, they get it. They get the big picture and they get the skills of how to grow food. They combine those things and they create their own future in farming.
Today we're on our way over to the Everdale property. Our farm manager, Carl Leslie, has kindly enough set up these lovely maps for us and an entire plot of everything that we've got growing this season based on the fields. So today our main focus is going to be about the weeding plan and the weed management plan here at Everdale. So we're going to be learning about how to put together a weed management plan. We've been given some criteria, we've been given the map. Now it's basically we're on our own as mock farm managers to go out and create a successful weed management plan. We've got one day, a member of 8 crew. We have to think about what type of tools we have and what time and the priority, and we're going to see what we can get from that.
Up to something as high as 40 tons an acre per field for a really heavy application.
So what I started by doing was figuring out what 40 tons per acre means in terms of...
No. Well, here it is. Downy brome habit. There's clumpy grass.
So what have you learned? All these weeds. Point them out to me again.
Chickweed, mustard,
You guys, you can come around and check it out, but
So where did you get it?
this is from Ignatius Well.
Peace agreements. Learning in history class about these sort of arrangements in the past.
Before they know it,
Yeah.
they
they are being completely divided, and they're pretty much in poverty.
So now you know what the crop plan is. So where are you going to get your... So if you say to yourself...
so that you could
Just together.
over to the cover crop we were going to use would just be to occupy that
The amount of nitrogen that would be incorporated into the soil.
Like this. So Tom, maybe if you wanted to just pick one and fill it out and see what you observe, or you want to do.
That
we'd have to harvest 400 bunches or whatever. It wouldn't be that, but you'd have to harvest 300, so I can't
That promote soil health are critically important to the long-term viability of farming. This poses a challenge for many commercial vegetable farms.
But it's to reevaluate Southern Ontario's land base, because we have seen very, very... Look at the clay. Yeah, it's almost like describing soils in Ontario. There we go. I'm going to say 10YR. So, hey, our description's not bad. Eh? We sort of nailed it almost on the... And as you get deeper...
You put that out to us.
6 pounds for Niagara, 25 for Riverdale, total of 31 pounds.
Clearly larger than those.
Sexy smash.
I would.
That's our quota.
All right, then now.
So you can tell the difference between the turkeys. This is one here. He's got a little, he's got a little thing just above his beak, a sort of a bulbous sort of thing. And the chicks don't have that. Here's a chick here.
All right, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and we're here with our small flock of turkeys, and we're going to aim to integrate them with the chicken herd. They're getting a little big for being in the cage, and it'd be good if they had a little more room. It'd be easier to manage all the birds when they're together, so we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes.
You end up with the animals overgrazing the good stuff and not.
Looks like they've each got a half good.
Yeah.
Okay, it's August 13th, and this is the first time we have hooked up Gavin and Karen's team of horses, and I'm about to drive them for the first time. I'm a little bit nervous, and Gavin said it's okay to go down that hill, but we're going to find out. So hold on.
Here, just watch those bees real close. You'll see the yellow on their legs.
Right here. I don't know if it's my imagination.
In here. They love what's going on. They love the work. They love everything about it. And they came.
Canada.
Christmas? Yeah.
Where do you...
The normal cycle of a cow is they have a calf.
So I'm Brenda Schray, and this is Black Sheep Farm. That same line extends through one more field. Now, the pumpkins and the squashes that are on the ground are from Caitlin's.
My parents weren't farmers ever, so I'm a first generation farmer. So I started from ground zero.
Yeah. Wow, they're looking good.
Yeah.
Road trip!
Road trip.
Bizarre place I had to not integrated into this research project. I was as sure as it would be if it were something like this was out of here. What he and I talked about doing is between the beds.
Every single wine that's sold in Ontario, they eat weeds, but they don't actually pull them out by the roots, you know?
So always push the lingerers, right? Like focus on the ones that are furthest back.
No, that was really fun. I've never done a sheep drive before, but that was awesome.
But what I look at is not just the energy, like energy in form of oil that you use.
Weak spots, like we have a weak spot on the sandy hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come neat. So that's. We just pull this all up, put the other string down the other side.
2 acres planted on Hodges Farm, and trying.
Most of the members want to know where things come from. Like they'll always.
I'm sure you all want to get out there and walk around in the rain and see the farm.
Past 2 seasons, the main cultivating tool was a rototiller early. So in other ways, I've been.
When we were animal when the kids.
Now, but if you dig through the soil, you can. Here's one. There's another one. The leaves are all they're all dead and dried up, but you can see.
But yeah, we have to. Someone gave me the like someone had a bunch of eggs. They just lay in the shade. So the hedgerows provide.
And maybe that will come in the future, you know, as this is. Yeah, that's more immature, but that mushroom will. What does that do? It's it's an irrigation timer. So I've got that's all Lee Valley. So the first year, in some ways, he's quite the character. He's like a mushroom fanatic.